Say yo, how's it going, Frisky Fighters? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing the top 5 Korean rappers of this year. Yes, I'm doing the end of the year video, so between today, tomorrow, and probably the first, you will see some more K-pop videos related to the best of. So I'm thinking of, if this goes well, doing rappers, R&Bers, female rappers, R&Bers, and actually, then do, of course, the groups, the breakout groups, stuff like that. So if you like that, if you want to know more, if you want that, please let me know in the description. No, the actual comments below. So that way, with all that said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit all those buttons, and we're just gonna dive right on into the top 5 K rappers of this year. Now, I won't be including K rappers from groups that are currently running right now, because even though they do single stuff, they are still considered in their groups. So, with that being said, I'm gonna just go ahead. You might not know some of these people, but hey, educational video for people who want to know K rappers, who want to know about K rap, who don't know, who just K-poppers, but they want to, mix and mingle with the rest of the jazz up in there. Here it is. This video is for you. So, this is what I usually listen to on my downtime when I'm by myself just jamming out. K-rap. So, we're going to go in, I guess, with number 5. He's going to be BY. Now, BY, I'm going to have a picture of one of these areas. BY is an amazing artist. I've been listening to him for about 3 or 4 years. Ran across him a couple years ago. Really great. What I liked about him is that he has a unique sound. His rap cadence, or his bar structure and his raps are great. I'm gonna try to have at least a tidbit of their music when I'm talking about him each time. But yeah, that is really good. I really like him a lot. He dropped an album, The Movie Star, earlier this year, and recently he has been coming out with more music. He released probably about 2 or 3 videos within the past couple months. So I'm guessing he's gonna have a new video coming out relatively soon, and then we're gonna hear an album drop maybe in the beginning of 2020. Yeah, 2020 is coming. So if you are interested to what you're listening to, or if you want to broaden your horizon, I definitely recommend all these people, of course, but he is amazing. BY, remember that, capital Y. BEWHY. Yeah, BY. So after that, we're gonna go with Simon Dominic. Now, Simon Dominic is, ooh, fire. Like, like if you just listen to rap music, like American rap music, and you want some hot fire shit, like, Simon Dominic is gonna deliver on all fronts. He does more English stuff in his lyrics too, but he's a very, like, you want to hear that street gutter, like he has that sound about him. Now he's with AOMG, which is under J Park, and so I want you to know that Jay Park is also on this list somewhere. If you don't know who Jay Park is, he came from 2PM years and years and years ago, and now has turned into the king. Like, this is about Simon. Now, Simon is great, but he is under AOMG, so they just let you know that they are a very more hardcore, more Americanized, straight street, like straight gutter music. And if you just want some hardcore rap, I definitely go ahead and recommend to listen to him as well. Now, like I said, he's with AMG, and he has some really good songs. I want to say you can look up Giddy Up, Giddy Up. You can look up Pose. He has some really great songs. So any one of those two. Uh, a Yeah Yang Gang is one of my favorites. Yeah Yang Gang came out in the middle of this year, so check him out. I hope you like him. He's great. Not too bad looking either. So with next, this is gonna be number 3 on the list. It's a little different because they're a duo. They're Lupi and Nafla. They are really, 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 really good. They with Make It Rain, MKIT Rain. I just say Make It Rain. But I've been listening to Make It Rain artists for a while now, and they're more underground. So, like I said, if Simon and Dominic was a street, like that street rap that you hear, Lupe and Nafla, they're gonna be that underground stuff that not a lot of people are gonna know about. But when you hear them, when you talk about them, they're gonna have nothing but good things to say about them. These two guys are one hell of a combo together. They feed off each other. They got really great music. It's really hype. It's like I said, it's that underground sound, but it's really hype music. You're gonna like it. They have a good flow about them as well. Now, if I were to recommend a song for you, it would probably be Chosen. It came out this year. Like with all these artists, they had music coming out now currently, or they had music come out this year. So I say check out Chosen. For everybody on the list, I'm gonna have a recommended song, and then I'm also going to have like all this stuff in the description if you want to look them up, want to find it, want to do some own research for you to see, hey, did these guys maybe come from a group? Were they a part of a group? Because there's a lot of great rappers in general, past, present, and I'm sure in the future that have come from K-pop groups. Like Jay Park, he broke away, started his own label because all the nonsense that's in the, especially back then, there was a lot of nonsense with your K-pop groups and things like that. So now we're gonna get to the itty gritty, the last two. Now number two is probably one of my favorites, SickK. I call him SickK, but SickK is another artist, really good artist, but it's SickK. Now SickK is really great. He's with higher he's with higher music. There's a lot of I'm trying to let you know who these people are with, because the under their label there are a lot more artists that are like them if you want to listen to more rap stuff. But he's great. Uh, Giddy Up is amazing. That's him. SickK sings Giddy Up. I got him and Simon mixed up, I believe. But yeah, he is great. He does a lot of features with a lot, and I mean a lot of people. So like he has stuff with Jay Park. He has stuff with Simon. He has stuff with Jesus Christ, man. He has stuff with a lot of people. I think he got some stuff with beowah. He's on a lot of different tracks because his voice is smooth yet very rap-ish. Rap. Is that it? That's not even a word. His voice is smooth. He's nice, got a good ring about him. Like I said, look up Giddy Up, and you'll hear that he has a sing song voice, but it's also like he knows how to rap with it, and that's why he's with the rappers. And I put him in this rap category and not the R&B category if I do it for the men. But he's great. I definitely recommend him. And then last but not least is of course your boy Jay Park. Now, Jay Park had been putting in work since day one, like I said. He has been putting in work since he left 2 p.m., which is years ago. He's been doing his own label. He got his own labels. He does, he be fronting a lot for a lot of artists that are underground who are not, who haven't got their catch yet. And he pulls them up and he's like, hey man, here you go. Gives them their platform and lets them go. He's a great guy. He had a little controversy here and there, but like I said, who doesn't? But I love him to death. Jay Park is definitely one of my favorite people, rappers and R&Bers. He's fluent, super fluent in English too. So just to give you an idea what this man has done this year, beside his YouTube special, his YouTube touring stuff, and all that, he's came out with three albums this year. So you had an English album, you had two English albums and one Korean album, which is amazes me. The first one was an English album, full English, and like I said, his English is like impeccable. It's really good. And then he had a Korean album, that mini album that dropped in the middle out of nowhere, and that was great. And he had a lot more sing song on there, but he still has some more rapping stuff. Like I said, he's an R&B artist too. But he does both, but I'm rapping right now. And then he just released another album, an English album, in November on the 17th, I want to say. So I think that one's Nothing Matters. I definitely recommend you guys listen to Encore on that. Encore goes hard. It is so good. And it's a really good song. And he's amazing. I can't fun enough about this guy. He's really great, looks good, has a really good demeanor about him, does good things for the community. He set a really good example for artists in general who wants to break out on their own, like CL, like Zyko. A lot of people who break out on their own, create their own label, or go under someone else's label who has broke apart, who's not a part of that monster machine of like YG and stuff, or who are independent like CL right now. But yeah, that's them. I got my female artist list gonna be coming up soon, and I just wanted to broaden my scope of what I do on this channel, dealing with Korean music in general. So I'll be doing more reactions to K-rap stuff and K-R&B stuff as well. So I hope you guys will stick with me through that, and I'll also be covering more and a wider variety of K-pop groups too. But yes, honorable mentions. Uh, yes, we're gonna do an honorable mention because I think he should be said. Ted Park is killing the game right now. This man has been going in. Now, the reason I didn't put him on the list because he would have been on this list is because all his stuff I've heard so far has been nothing in English. And his English is really good too. But he's a Korean rapper, but he grew up here. So you know how that goes. I recommend if you just want to listen to some good music, type in Ted Park in your YouTube search bar, and I promise you won't be disappointed. All his stuff smacks. It slaps. He got a couple sing-song stuff in there too, but it all slaps. Probably one of my favorite songs is it's not Wet. Wet is by somebody else, but it's with what's her name, Jessie, and that's a really good song. Just look up Ted Park and Jessie. Drip is called Drip. Wet, his is Drip, hers is Wet. It's all good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you stuck around through this and watched the whole thing, like I said, if so, do all the back of house stuff. Hit all those buttons. Tell me, who was your favorite? Did your favorite make the list? Did you find out something new about people? Did you find out something you wanted to listen to? Let me know. Let's start a discussion down in the comments. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And remember to always, always, always stay frisky. And that I love you.
They act like you fuck with them. They don't know I be gunning. Pow pow, got them running. I feel like they just racing over to come over to party with me. Shots on shots way over the